I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you want to come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And he said it's basically now or never.
And in fact,
wow, imagine being exposed by one of the biggest clout chasers on the internet. Let's just think of Aiden as the corny kid that chills with the cool kids. And the only reason he chills with them is because they just find it funny that he's there. They just poke fun at him, call him names, bully him essentially, and just take the piss.
You are now listening to Pree Da Production with your host, Majaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to another video on the Pree Da Production YouTube channel. I'm your host, Majaro, aka Midge. You already know what I'm going to say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to grow the community, and by sharing this with your friends and family, that goes a long way in helping us do that. And if you want to show more support, leaving a super thanks will be very much appreciated. It goes a long way in helping us make these videos. Now, let's get into it. What is up? We are back again covering our favorite, the one and only top G, Andrew Tate. Boy, the story that keeps on giving, the man that keeps on giving, the man that's constantly in trouble, whether it's, allegedly trafficking people, allegedly breaking house arrest, and now, apparently, he's been caught out in his escape route out of Romania. Take it away, Phil.
Andrew Tate just got detained again. And the why, the when, the how this allegedly happened is kind of wild. Because Tate is already facing charges in Romania over an alleged human trafficking scheme. Last night, he and his brother Tristan were detained in Romania over warrants from the UK pertaining to sexual offenses, with the authorities further explaining that they were issued for allegedly exploiting people in the UK. Right, and those allegations come from back in 2012 to 2015. And just today, Romanian courts decided that the brothers can be extradited to the UK. So notably, the judge said that will have to wait until after the trial in Romania. And with this, the Tates' representatives gave a statement to the media.
Wow. So that's a good update. Once they've been tried in Romania for their crimes, whether guilty or innocent, they're going straight to UK to face another set of allegations and another set of trials and tribulations to them. This is for all their alleged, I have to keep on stressing this, alleged infractions and law breaking and crimes. So this is crazy. The whole arc of Andrew Tate breaks onto the scene. He's this red pill, inspirational truth teller about life to certain men anyways. And then his brand is a toxic masculinity because a lot of stuff is, toxic in a lot of ways. He said it, maybe just says it in a funny way. That's what people are defending him with. Oh, he's just being a comical character. That's just a character. But in truth, it's been exposed that a lot of those beliefs are actually what he believes in. Whether he's done it in the past or currently does it, we don't know. But going from the roller coaster, being the most hated man, being the most Googled person on earth, to being put in prison in Romania, to going under house arrest, and now potentially being extradited to the UK for more charges. It's all mad.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
He is shutting down the accusations out of the UK, saying both brothers are dismayed and adding, they categorically reject all charges and express profound disappointment that such serious allegations are being resurrected without substantial new evidence, and saying they are fully committed to challenging these accusations with unwavering determination and resolve. Right in this, as it's not the first time that Andrew's been accused of sexual assault in the UK, though notably the authorities decided not to prosecute him previously. Right now, details about the specific claims in the new warrant remain unclear, but one London-based law firm has actually chimed in on this, with McHugh Jury and Partners releasing a statement saying it represents 4 British women who accused Andrew of rape as well as physical and sexual assault, claims that were subject of an investigation in the UK, with him adding that they became aware today that he had been detained over allegations during the same period in which our clients alleged Tate raped and assaulted them. And then continuing, last week we received information that Tate might have been planning to flee Romania. We wrote to the British police to bring this to their attention and to urge them to immediately seek a warrant for Tate's detention in Romania and extradition to the UK. And going on to say, while we cannot and do not comment on any knowledge of ongoing investigations, we are grateful that the British authorities have decided to take action and take take heed of our concerns and the concerns of our clients. Tate is accused of serious criminal offenses against a large number of victims and must be held accountable for those actions. And also, here's what's kind of wild with all this. As for how they may have been tipped off that Andrew was considering leaving Romania, well, a lot of people's fingers are pointing at none other than Aiden Ross. He's one of the biggest streamers in the world. He is a friend to Tate. But the reason people are pointing to him is because during one of his live streams, this happened.
Andrew had hit me up. He said, hey, I'm going to be leaving Romania soon and probably never coming back. If you want to come over and do a week of long streams and content before I leave, I think it'll be big. And he said it's basically now or never.
And in fact,
wow, imagine being exposed by one of the biggest clout chasers on the internet. For those who don't know, Aiden Ross, he's a Twitch streamer. I think he's now on Rumble. I can't remember which streaming platform he's on now, but let's just think of Aiden as the corny kid that chills with the cool kids. And the only reason he chills with them is because they just find it funny that he's there. They just poke fun at him, call him names, bully him essentially, and just take the piss. That's the real reason why he's quote unquote famous, because he hangs around with all the other cool kids, and by proxy he just gains clout from them. Everyone just pokes fun at him. His audience, his collaborators, it's just a running joke. Even Andrew Tate, he's no exception. He just calls him fat, calls him stupid, calls him silly, all the pejoratives you could imagine. Aiden Ross has been called that, and imagine getting your whole plans exposed by some clout chasing, silly streamer. Only in the Chronicles of Andrew Tate this can happen.
this is no longer just a theory. A legal representative for McHugh Law told Rolling Stone it was Aiden Ross who kicked this off. Though notably, with this, a spokesperson for the Tates told the outlet, "We unequivocally deny any accusations that Andrew or Tristan Tate intends to abscond from Romania to evade the judicial proceedings, and Aiden Ross misconstrued Andrew's message to him." Which to that, whether Aiden
So, they did admit that they sent a message. See, this is where it gets really convoluted for Andrew Tate. All these things that have been said to him, his defense is basically, "That's not me, bro. You're misunderstanding my message. That's not what my message says. This is what it actually says." And with this, right, he says, "No, that's not what I meant by it's now or never. I'm planning to leave Romania. That's not what I meant. I was only talking about, I don't know." You don't know. What else could he mean by that? It's now or never. I'm about to leave Romania and never coming back. What else are you supposed to take from that? You're just going for a stroll across the border and coming back? Stop it, bro.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Strewed Andrew's message to him or not, man, with friends like Aiden, I mean, most non-clout chasers in the space know, like, his stupid is, like, weapons grade level. But to see the friendly fire go down like this was wild. Now, that said, following all this news, we've seen Free Da Tate trending over on Twitter. Tons of people using the hashtag to support the brothers. And while a lot of his fans are saying things like, he's innocent, there are also a number of conspiracies flying out there left and right. Some saying he was arrested for pissing off the elites because he recently condemned the bit of John Cena at the Oscars by calling it a humiliation ritual. Because yes, the professional wrestling jorts wearer who's carved out a career of being a big tough guy that doesn't take himself too seriously and does gags like this, that was a humiliation ritual. Ha! Look at his giant muscles. He must be so humiliated that we can all see his giant muscles. Y'all, this dude essentially went dong out in Trainwreck. Did we already forget that movie? But anyway.
Just a quick point on that. Around John Cena and his quote-unquote humiliation ritual. Hey, word on the street is one of the producers for the Oscars was once a Disney executive or producer. I don't know which one. Don't quote me on that. But allegedly, he really fought to get John Cena in that position. He was like, there's regulations and guidelines when it comes to nudity past a certain time or before a certain time in the US. So we got to make sure that, everything is exact. We can't show any butt crack. We can't show any bulge. What happens if he drops the card? All of this stuff. So apparently, the Disney producer really fought to have John Cena in that compromising position as a nod to a 1970-something, to a streaker in the past that came on the Oscars. Honestly, that whole thing makes no sense. Why did we need to see that? Why did we need to see that? hey, to each is their own. If that's the way John Cena wants to manage his own image, hey, fair dues. But when it comes to that whole humiliation ritual, hey, let me know in the comments below what do you think about that whole situation, because that was head scratching.
Sorry, the John Cena shit was just so stupid. But then also extra stupid is saying that Tate got arrested because of that. But also, I do want to note that I don't think that this happening was completely a surprise to Tate. He even recently publicly said that England was going to try and hit him, though notably with what he called imaginary charges. But with all that said, as far as where things stand now, as of filming, the court has said that the Tates could be released from custody following their detainment. Andrew was actually seen speaking after all this.
We're very innocent men, and in time, everybody's going to see that, and we're very excited to finish this judicial process and clear on it.
But for now, obviously, there's a lot more for us to see play out. We have to see if the extradition leads to the Romanian trial coming up faster, what other news might break about the warrant, and the list goes on and on. But while we wait to see what happens, of course, I'd love to know your thoughts here. And then...
Wow. The curious story of Andrew and Tristan Tate. Literally, wait, let's go back to Tristan.
We're very innocent men, and in time, everybody's going to see that, and we're very excited to finish this judicial...
Literally, that is the face Tristan has all the time they're in this situation. Just dismayed, bewildered, a deer in the headlights. He's like, this again. He's dreading it. You could tell he's like, oh, gosh, I just can't take it no more. Mate, this is crazy. Like, at this point, it's been, 2 years? There needs to be some resolution. It's either they did it or they didn't. Like, why is it taking this long for them to go to trial? Haven't they had enough surveillance? Haven't they gathered enough evidence? They're just longing it out. They've been longing this out for time. Maybe that's the punishment. Maybe they know they're not going to get anything solid on them, so they're just going to drag out the process for as long as possible, so it damages them so much that by the time they get extradited to the UK and, see whatever happens there, they're so mentally demoralized that they're just going to be sitting ducks. I don't know. Well, let me know what you think in the comments below, guys. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And leaving a super thanks would be very much appreciated. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood, tears, and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell and back and even call it home.